This is the PNY XLR8 Gaming APSC RGB desktop memory. I've decided to go for this memory for my latest PC build because I wanted something that performs well and looks good at the same time. Let's take a closer look. The XLR8 is a DDR4 desktop memory with a maximum frequency speed of 3200 MHz, CL16 latency, and runs at 1.35 volts. PNY states that this memory will provide extreme performance with aggressive speeds, low latency, and overclocking capabilities via XMP 2.0. Speaking of overclocking, since I'm running an AMD system, we will be using the direct overclocking profile, or better known as DOCP, for overclocking. The memory also features heat spreaders that keep it running cool under the most taxing situations. As mentioned earlier, this memory is a top performer that also looks good because of the APSC RGB, which allows the memory LEDs to be controllable via your motherboard. Here are all the RGB effects achievable via my motherboard. For my build, I went with a total of 16GB of memory in the form of two 8GB sticks. I know that a single 16GB module is not that expensive these days, but for the sake of performance, a dual channel approach is far superior. With that being said, let's run the AIDA64 cache and memory benchmark. At the default frequency of 2133 MHz, you're looking at read and write speeds around 31,000 MB per second. 2133 MHz is the default DDR4 memory speed, so be sure to check if you're running at this slower but default speeds. If we overclock it to 3200 MHz, you'll see the full potential of this memory with read speeds of 47,000 MB per second and write speeds of 43,000 MB per second. At 3200 MHz, you are getting stable performance with great read and write speeds. There's no reason not to overclock your memory. So in my 2 weeks or so of using this RAM, I did not encounter a single problem with it. Performance is top notch and the synchronized light show is a joy to the eye. It's also worth noting that the build quality is excellent because I take out these memory sticks out every few days to capture some content. Although I do a little prayer every time I need to slot it back, and so far the computer has been booting. So if you're looking to get some memory modules for your new build or upgrading your current build, I'd highly suggest checking out the PNY XLR8 Gaming APSC RGB desktop memory. At around $60 as of this moment, this is an excellent value memory option. As usual, the purchase links will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!